Good morning everyone. Today we will continue the second part of 7th chapter of 10th standard, that is human settlement. In our last chapter we have seen the settlement found in the Brazil nucleated settlement and dispersed settlement. We have seen some places in India and Brazil where concentration of population is more, and some places where population means people living in that region is very less. We have seen some reasons also. Here at the ending part of our first session, that time we have seen in the this region, some part of the Brazil, why there is less settlement found. Because see, it is in the equatorial areas, that equatorial area is not suitable for the human settlement. People cannot survive in that region. So that's why people are not living, no settlement find in the equatorial rainforest. Then climate is also not healthy. Limitations are there for the exploitation of natural resources. Poor transportation link. So here is the picture is given. City of Sao Paulo. Here urbanization is more, means population is concentrated more in this region, and another picture is given, rainforest in the Amazon river basin. So here we did not find any human settlement. Now see, urbanization in India. The level of urbanization measured in terms of percentage of urban population to total population. So children, see, urbanization means what? People like to live in the urban areas. So many people, they do migration from the rural areas to urban areas. From the villages they are turning towards cities. Why? Because more facilities are available, basic needs are easily fulfilled, and job opportunity, health, then many education, all these fields, they will find more options. So that's why people, they do migration from rural areas to urban areas. So this is urbanization. So here what is said, that we have to see the percentage of urban population. So see, here one graph has given. What is the graph? Percentage of urban population. On the y-axis, percentage of urban population has shown, and on the x-axis, India trending of urbanization years are shown. So see students, sorry, read the graph in figure 7.5 and answer the following questions. What is the first question? What was the percentage of urbanization in 1961? So 1961, here you can see 18.0. So that is the percentage of urbanization. Second question, what is that question? In which decade was urbanization in the highest? So you have to see the graph. So first 1961, 18, 71, 18.2, 1981, 23.3. So in this way we can see 2001, it is 27.8, and 2011, 31.2. So we can say 2001 to 2011, this decade population urbanization is highest. Next question, which decade was the growth of urbanization lowest? So see student, 1961 to 1971, that decade urbanization was very low. Now next, what is given? What interference can you draw regarding India's urbanization after reading the graph? So if you will study the graph, then you will find the urban population that is increasing. So that we can say. Now explanation. It is clear from the above graph that growth of urbanization in India has been slow. So as we have seen, urbanization growth is slow in India. The level of urbanization in India in 2011 was 31.16%, which is quite low in comparison to developed countries. So in our India, that urbanization, the growth of urbanization is low in the what is said here, in the year 2011 it was just 36.16%. So as if we will compare these urbanization with other countries, then it is very low. At the same time, the urban population is increasing. Expansion of the urban centers and emerge of new town have played a significant role in the growth of urban population and urbanization in the country. So one side we have seen it is the low urbanization in India compared to other developed countries, and the other hand there is expansion in the urban centers, then new towns, new cities. So in this way urbanization is increasing in the country. If a growth of urban population is there, then you can find urbanization in the country. So see, urbanization has been more in the southern part than in the northern part of India. So southern part, if you will see the map of India, north side Jammu Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, that will come, and in the south side this Karnataka, Telangana, so that places, and Kanyakumari, so like that. So here it is said that compared to the north side, southern side concentration of urbanization is more. Goa is the most urbanized state with 62% population living in the urban areas. So Goa, 62% people they are living in the urban area. Delhi is more than 80% urban. In the states of Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra, Gujarat and Kerala, urbanization is more. Himachal Pradesh, Jammu Kashmir, Uttarakhand, Bihar, Rajasthan are some of the states with low levels of urbanization. So here it is said that urbanization is less in the northern side, means Himachal Pradesh, Jammu Kashmir, Uttarakhand, Bihar, Rajasthan. So why there is urbanization is less? Because of climatical conditions, physiography, that is also affecting on the urbanization. Now we will see the next. What is given here? Do you know? The Indian subcontinent has a long history since ancient times. Since ago of population of the country is living in river basin on the plateaus and the mountains. Indraprasthan means Delhi, Maithili, Varanasi, Harappa, Mohenjo-daro, Ujjain, Pratishthan means Paitan. Earlier name was Pratishthan. Same like here Delhi. Delhi's earlier name was Indraprasthan. So these places we find urban settlement more. This show that India has a great tradition of urbanization. Now we will study the urbanization in the Brazil. Look at the table on page number 49. So before we will start the urbanization in the Brazil, here one activity is given for the students. What is said that prepare a Choropleth map showing urban population using the data given in the following in the below. So what is said? Serial number, then urban population percentage categorization, 0 to 20, 21 to 40, 41 to 60, 61 to 80 and 81 to 100. And here states are given. So what you have to do, you have to prepare a Choropleth map. How to prepare the Choropleth map? We in our earlier chapters we have seen, means we have to do the color shading. So if 81 to 100 we have to use dark color, means Chandigarh and Delhi, that places you have to shown by the dark color, same color shades, so dark color then faint color, like that you have to take. 61 to 80 you will take little bit faint than this 81 to 100. In this way you have to prepare the Choropleth map. Now we will go to the urbanization in the Brazil. Look at the table on the page 49. It shows the graph growth of share of urban population in total population of Brazil. So on page number 49 they have shown one table to us, and that is showing the urbanization, growth of urbanization in the Brazil. Draw a line graph from this table, examining the graph carefully and answer the following questions. So students, we have to prepare a line graph. Line graph means what? You have to draw one line. How to do that we have studied in our term. So see here what is said, that when you will prepare, you have to read the statistic data, then you have to prepare the line graph and you have to answer the 3 questions. What is the interval of the data? So children, 1960, 1970, 1980, 1990, 2000, 2010. So 10 years interval is given. In which period did urbanization occur rapidly? So see here, 1960 to 1970. So here 47 to 56, then 56 to 66. So in this way you have to take out the this percentage. So I think so 47 to 56, that is the highest, means in these 1960 to 1970, in that period is the urbanization is taking rapidly. So you have to, after that you have to write the 5 sentences on the above graph. Now see, Brazil is one of the few developing countries which is highly urbanized. So Brazil country is highly urbanized. Brazil's substantial urban growth process is unique and one of the underlying factor contributing to its present day rapid economic growth. Today, about 86% of Brazil population live in an urban areas. So here say that the growth, urbanization growth is unique in the Brazil, and it is nowadays. So in the present time, 86% population they live in the urban areas. Definition of urban is not very clear in Brazil. In Brazil, rapid urbanization happened mainly in south and southeast, with Sao Paulo emerging as a major metropolitan and industrial area. Looking at this growth in few parts of the country, the government is promoting Go West policy which will reduce pressure on few areas where population is concentrated and will reduce regional imbalance in the country. So see students, it is said that in the Brazil, definition of urbanization is not clear, because we find all the population, their concentration is just to south and southeast region, especially Sao Paulo. That is very urbanized and very populated state, because now see, in this way, in the south and southeast side, concentration of urbanization, concentration of population is more. Then what about the other parts of the Brazil? Their population concentration is very less. So that's why government, they have done the policy Go to West, means in that places also urbanization and population should increase. With that point of view, the government started major, it will reduce the imbalance of the country or population. Now see, study the Choropleth map of Brazil showing the state-wise urban population of Brazil and answer the following questions. So here Choropleth map has shown. So see students, in this way you have to do the graph of Choropleth map of India. So here they have used the shades, dark shade, then faint shade, then faint shade, and a very faint shade. So 91 to 100, 81 to 90. So in this way, same way you have to do the prepare the Choropleth map for India. Now you have to observe this map and you have to answer the following questions. What is the question? So first question is that which state region in Brazil is the most urbanized? So see students, these 91 to 100, that is the most urbanized places. So it is the Sao Paulo, some part of Rio de Janeiro here, coastal area, and Goiás. So only these places population urbanization is more. Now see, another what here figure is given. Here they are showing the settlement. you have to observe and you have to say about that settlements. Now before that, another question. So what is the question? In which state the region is the least urbanized? So that is also we will see in the map. So we can see least is 51 to 60. So 51 to 60, it is shown by the very faint pink shade. So that is the Bhilai, and then Poi and Maranhao, Para. So these are the places where the very less urbanization. So now see, color the both. So here what is said that compare the line graph shown in the figure 7.5 and drawn by you in the Brazil. So you have to do the comparison and you have to do the analyze on the both the maps. Now next is what is going to make a short note on the comparison between the settlement pattern in India and Brazil. 7.1, 7.2 on the basis of that following points: location, pattern, type and density. So you have to prepare the short note by observing 7.1 and 7.2 both the settlements. So give it a try. Observe the two satellite images given below. Describe the settlement with respect to the physiography, considering the physiography. So see here, you have to observe these two. Where could this settlement be located? Find out their settlement pattern and limitations with respect to their future growth. So you have to observe and you have to complete this activity also. Now what is given here? See, as you can now see, as you can see from the map, urbanization has occurred more in the coastal areas, coastal states. So this part, coastal states, and there you can find more urbanization or more population. States in the interior of the country, means compared to the interior part, coastal areas, we can find more urbanization. So states like Sao Paulo, Goiás, Minas and Gerais have more urban populations than states in the north. As population is less in the Amazon basin, the Brazilian highland urbanization is also less. So here what they are saying, population is less on the in the Amazon basin, and Brazilian highland and highlands urbanization is also less. In the Brazilian highland, same urbanization is less. In this part, Manas is a port on the confluence of the Negro and the Amazon. Urbanization has occurred here. So Negro and Amazon, you will find so what is said that, see, as population is less in the Amazon basin and Brazilian highland, urbanization is also less. In this part, Manas is a port. So where is that Manas? We will see here. So here is the Manas port. There also dark shade is used. So this place we can find more urbanization, though it is coming in this Amazon river, that basin. So here in the on the Manas port we will find urbanization. And what is said further, Manas is a port on the Negro and Amazon. So urbanization has occurred here. So okay, we have seen. Now next, write a paragraph on the settlement pattern, urban and rural settlement and urbanization in India and Brazil. So students, we have to prepare here like short note. You have to write the paragraph on the urbanization of urban and rural settlement. So we have completed this 7th chapter. Now exercise is given. I hope you understood. Thank you very much.